as the king of chat, Scotland's best wrestler, has main evented Fear and Loathings. He's been the ICW World's Heavyweight Champion. Compared to Jackie Polo, who's Luke Cairo?
Well, I mean, valid points you've made there, but, I mean, come on, D, what is actually happening here? What is this?
Jen, I think you've got me confused with somebody else. So let's just bring this back to the matter of the match tonight, shall we?
Of course, no offence. So tonight, Luke Cairo, we're really looking forward to see what you're going to have an incredible match against this up and coming talent in ICW. So best of luck tonight, Jackie.
Well, thank you very much, Jennifer. Very much appreciated. And tonight, we're going to have another win in the column for Captain Jack.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest has a 20 minutes time limit and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ah, here we go. Talking about taking the pulse of a nation.
Well, the atmosphere always changes whenever these lads are in town.
No, it doesn't. This is exactly what they deserve.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Thatcher's cabinet, he is the British Psychopath. This is Ian Skinner!
Now, whether or not you like his politics, his attitude, his history here in ICW, you cannot look past the job that he has done, effectively reprogramming Ian Skinner and Charles Vice. The British Psycho is a fearsome competitor in that ring. And Jason, I don't know if I've seen such a metamorphosis in a competitor, an all-rounder like him.
Listen guys, sometimes you just need a wee chat, okay? You need to have some, bits and pieces laid on the table. This is what you could win. This is what you could do in life if you come with me. And that's exactly the conversation that was held
his opponent,
these three.
Alright, but he's going to be taking on, some have called him the beating heart of ICW.
Making his way to the ring, from Glasgow, Scotland, this is Logan Smith!
Logan Smith, it seems like a lifetime ago in this new era of ICW. This young man, many called him wet behind the ears, the puppy with big paws, but he's grown into a bulldog here in ICW. But I don't know, is this going to be an easy night? This is going to be a hard-hitting one, I think.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Billy, and you can see the British Psychopath just sizing up Logan Smith. Boy, some of the fights we've watched Logan Smith in over the piece here in ICW, unbelievable, but outnumbered here to say the least.
Well, this is a little trip down memory lane for Logan Smith. He's had his issues. We remember that brawl he had with Thatcher Wright. He's had a tag team partner eliminated by Thatcher Wright as well. But he's in there with the British Psycho. He's almost like a shark. You just get a feeling as soon as that bell rings, his eyes roll back into his head, and all he sees is just someone to cut straight through like a buzzsaw.
Oh, look at that. Adapting mid-movement there from Ian Skinner, but so did Logan Smith.
One, two, using that power and size advantage. That's smart from Logan Smith early in this match.
Ian Skinner already trying to out-wrestle Smith, but Smith more than holding his own.
Goes for another one. Big Hurricanrana by the 6-footer, looking good.
Charges in, whoa! Momentum takes Smith outside the ring. Here comes Ian Skinner.
But Logan Smith's got a little bit of step to his heel.
Whoa! Oh. Ian Skinner crashing hard to that floor here in the asylum as Logan Smith needs eyes in the back of his head here tonight.
Did you see the look at Logan Smith now? Jason, I know you've been in some hugely heated emotional encounters, but it comes down to winning losses here in ICW. Does Logan Smith...
look out!
It does. This is it. I was just about to point out this fact, guys. You know, he needs to concentrate on his opponent and keep him inside the ring. He's heavily outnumbered. He doesn't want to be getting involved in that fight. He doesn't need to.
As if on cue as well, Charles Weiss, as Thatcher Wright distracted the referee, swept the legs of Logan Smith out from underneath him, and now Ian Skinner in firm control.
Thatcher's Cabinet have commanded a lot of dominance over ICW over the last year here, as Thatcher Wright's numbers grew. And I remember when he was just seen as like a lunatic.
Oh! That could be a broken hand.
By Chomps right in front of Thatcher Wright and Charles Weiss. But Jason said it, he's still distracted. He can't take his eyes off them.
And that might cost Logan Smith here tonight.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
He needs to use these new rules to his advantage, guys. You know, if the referee Thomas Cairns sees this outside interference, they're going to be sent out. So, you know, remain focused on your opponent and win the match.
Well, that's exactly it. But for Logan Smith, it might be easier said than done, because few use that numbers advantage better or more effectively than Thatcher's Cabinet.
This is the issue with Thatcher's Cabinet. They work in the shadows. That seems to be where they manage to get all their best things done to bring their advantage. They did it when the referee wasn't looking. They've managed to move the chess pieces on the board, but you've got to wonder, is Logan Smith just going to get taken out completely here? That could be it. I mean, we saw them get big wins. We saw their battles at Fear and Loathing. They're looking to get that momentum back.
That's exactly it. It's all about momentum for Thatcher's Cabinet here in ICW. Thatcher Wright, as much as some people detest his very existence, is a very intelligent man.
Cranking on that neck there. It's interesting that it's the British Psycho who they've sent to the front line to take on big Logan Smith. Float straight over there. Here comes Skinner. Double axe handle right to the spine.
And Ian Skinner now goes for the cover. Doesn't hook the leg. Almost got the job done though.
And Ian Skinner, for as young as he is, he's got a lot of ring miles on him. He's treaded the roads. He's been trained with some of the biggest and brightest names. He spent time in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Logan Smith has very much come into his own here in ICW, but I don't know. I just get the feeling that maybe he's bitten off a little more he can chew in this ongoing battle with Thatcher's Cabinet.
I think so, Billy, and in case you haven't noticed, this is blue versus green, and we know how that ends.
Well, there is.
Look at Thatcher Wright just jawing away, holding that prized possession, that autobiography of the Iron Lady in his hands, carries it everywhere he goes. Look, Logan Smith fighting this.
Look at this.
Can he reach the ropes?
He'll have to break the hold. You can see the despondent look in the face of Ian Skinner using that 5 count to his full advantage.
Oh, Ian Skinner almost broke something else, that being the arm of Logan Smith.
I know someone's going to say that this is moralistically quite bankrupt, but I do not get why more wrestlers don't use the complete 5 count. Maybe I'm just vicious in that way. Maybe I'm just a mean wee bastard. Maybe think about that.
I'm not saying anything on that subject. And look at this, so Logan Smith has something to say, roaring back.
I've read your posts online.
Back and forth. Oh, both men had the same idea.
Look at this though. It's big Logan's controlling it. Boom! Nails it with a pelly kick right between the eyes. A look of concern there.
Well, it's anyone's match for the taking right now. Both men on the canvas.
You can see Thatcher Wright holding that book in the face of Ian Skinner.
It almost breathes new life into the members of his cabinet. Logan Smith looks like he has plenty of life about him.
Nails him, big forearms right to the middle of the chest. Wicked elbows. If he can just keep that onslaught, as much as a heavy hitter Ian Skinner can be, he won't be able to survive. Oh, look at that. It looked like he was going for a full Nelson there. Skinner managed to wriggle out of it.
Oh! Just a big old clothesline.
Nailed him with a big lariat. Oh, Blue Thunder bomb!
1, 2. No, just by the skin of his teeth. Ian Skinner kicked out.
Smithy is on fire, boys. He's fighting in 3rd, 4th and even 5th gear right now.
Oh, and this might be taking it to that next level.
look
but
at that.
again,
This is it. I'm telling you guys.
As the cannon was loading, taking out Charles Weiss.
well, that's one way to deal with